Okay, in this lesson then we're going to add shading to our sign that we made in the previous video. So what we're going to do is we're going to, if you have it, change the pencil you're using to a darker pencil. So if you've got like pencil sets like this, you can find darker pencils that make shading a lot easier. So I'm going to work with probably a 5B. Okay, so as we talked about before, remember the different strengths of pencils. So anything with a B is darker than a H, and then the number is how dark it is. So the higher the number, the darker the pencil. So I'm going to start then adding different tones to my work. I want it to pop out at me. So to do that, I need to make where anything is further away from me or deeper, hidden, it's going to be darker. I'm also going to use either, when we use one of these before, a smudge stick, or if you haven't got one of those, a cotton bud. That's going to do it too. So I'm going to start with my S. In here then, this will be my darkest section. It's hidden in the corner. And then I'm going to just shade it in. So it's just going to have a little bit dark section there. Coming out, I'm just going to shade that bit. Your main front of your letters will remain bright white. We're not going to touch those because they are looking straight at the light. So imagine the light shining on them, and everything else that's hidden is going to be shaded. So I'm just going to add a bit of shade here to this. Okay, so same of this bit down here. It's going to be shaded in the corner. So we're just going to add some shading. And then as it goes round, it'll have a bit of a round shading down here. But you should be able to see there'll be a little bit of light coming towards it here, because obviously it's getting towards the light. So we're just going to make it look a bit more curved there as well. Like so. So mine's not perfect at the moment, but my smudge stick is going to do a lot of the work for me. So it's okay. So again, same things here, because I've got the same letters again. I'm just going to do it darker like I've done there. Coming out from underneath it. And then it's gradually going to get lighter. So changing of the pressure will help you change the depth of your shading. So I actually might do it darker there actually. Yeah, let's see where it's better. Probably should have done that there the other way around. So it's just working out where's going to be the darkest sections. Yeah, that works better. So I need my shade in the wrong side, that one. How it works. Okay, so underneath here there'll be shading as well, because that S there is just kind of blocking that bit there. So I'm going to put a shade along there. And then in this corner as well. So all you're doing is by the lines going quite dark, and then this kind of the tone will become lighter as it moves away. Okay, so let's think. So down here it's really dark down there. I'm going to get lighter as it comes forward. Okay, so then underneath here, same thing. Darker down here, and then it's going to get lighter, and then darker at the back of here. And then get lighter. Okay, so kind of drawing the eye in. Again, we're going to go back in and we will kind of smooth it all out. That bit's disappearing behind that one there. It's going to be a bit dark down there. So it's just kind of working out where you think light will hit and where it won't. Okay, so down here then, not as much light's going to get, so I'm going to just shade in there. And definitely it's going to have a bit of a shadow here. Now this will help us show that we've got a bit of a curve happening. And probably I should rub out that kind of guideline there, because we can get rid of that one now. That's better. Same there as well, get rid of that one. And we'll just show the curve coming round. So. Right, same on this side then. So this side's a bit weird because it's just almost straight on. So we're going to just, there we go. Like so. Okay, right, now what we're just going to do is just shade into there. And then do this like this. Stop here. I'm doing mine quickly, but you obviously can take a bit more time. My shading down there. And then just finally picking up the depth down here. So all of ours obviously will be different because depending on what your name is, but you're just using wherever there's a line here, generally you're going to have a bit of shading coming out from underneath. So think, right, that's hidden down the back. I better put a bit of shading on. Put some up here as well. Okay, right, now I'm going to use my smudge stick and I'm just going to smudge it slightly just to kind of blend a little bit. There we go. Now, smudge sticks kind of help you out because you've got a little bit of the pencil already on them from when I've done previous work. So that just helps blend in everything else. But as I say, if you haven't got one, this will work just as well. And you just use it to kind of smudge in. There you go. As I say, it's just easy because these are like a bit firmer. So I'm just going to go up here. Smudge those in. Put a little bit of shading in there, I think. As I said, my smudge stick already got some on there, so I can just put that in. Right, and there we basically have it. So I might just put a bit of something on the top, just because to show a bit of depth. Right, so final thing is I'm just going to get rid of the line I no longer need, which is at the top, like so. And then I no longer need this line here, so this is going to go, whoops, I keep doing this, make sure you don't crease your paper up like me. And there we have our sign in perspective with shading.